dokie. So let's go by the numbers. Not much happened. Number one is let's make second Australian division from Wagga Wagga, love the name, to Canberra. Let's choo-choo, everybody. So here's Wagga Wagga. Here is 14th Australian Brigade. And if we click here, unit organization of second Australian division, we can see that the rest of the division is in Canberra. So once they get here using the choo-choo, we'll be able to recombine them, I believe, into a more powerful formation, i.e. second Australian division. First division is spread out all over the place, so never mind that. Our convoy, well, of warships really, our warship reinforcements, they're close to Noumea. They are getting closer. To Australia, we're gonna go to Sydney, and once again, I'm gonna reiterate, we're gonna make ASWs, and we're gonna make convoys to Noumea, because they need help. There's lots of submarines here, there's lots of submarines here in Suva. So, for some reason, these guys went all the way north. Maybe they were reacting to a Japanese submarine. So anyway, I'm gonna meet the task force here, which is Le Triomphant and Kingfisher. One destroyer, one minesweeper, whatever. And they're patrolling around Suva. Also around Suva we have ASWs, airplanes set on anti-submarine warfare. So we have at least 2 subs, if not 3. I think my opponent said he has 3 subs here. So there's at least, there's at least 2 here, and they're really brazen. So let's get them. Hopefully. ENG, engineers to Cairns. I am actually moving stuff from King Scott. Actually had a really nice, I think it had a really nice engineer unit. There's some engineers unit which I found here and all over the place. So I'm gonna move them to Cairns, and we're gonna have a big old base, air base here. So our B-17s and our other airplanes can right now patrol against ASW. And hello, submarine, close to Cooktown, can patrol. And we also have patrols here. And I think one of my ships was sunk here at Port Moresby. So I have my tanker, which is my most precious unit, naval unit, asset. It's docked, so it shouldn't be attacked. However, the port is too small, so the rest of them are not docked and are excuse me, and are fair game to my opponent. So, yikes! Great. And of course, we're still waiting for the ASW. Basically, all of these are going to be used as ASWs and convoy escorts to Noumea and Port Moresby. Let's see. Let's get this situation out of the way. In Lae, we have 220 guys, enemy guys, and we have 5 of our guys. Literally, 5 infantry. Okay, and so somehow they're defending the base. I don't know how. Very possible we sunk their ships which are unloading supplies, so he doesn't have any supplies to attack, or he forgot about them or something. Meanwhile, my guys just don't want to ground attack, so I set them as ASW and naval and search, because I was setting for 2 or 3 days, well, at least 2 days, I was setting Lae to be bombed by these guys from Port Moresby, and they said, nope, don't feel like it. Oh, okay. These guys are pursuing my guys who were thrown out of Rabaul, so we're going to Gazmata. Let's lead them on a chase. Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe they get caught, maybe not. He is sub-hunting my city by Wake Island. Fantastic. Well, the opposite of fantastic. Here's Wakey. He has at least 2 submarines here, and he's pursuing my Lexington. So I'm gonna lead him on a merry chase. I'm gonna just go here and then go probably to Australia from Wake Island. It doesn't look like Wake Island is gonna get attacked. Maybe it is. I don't know. Meanwhile, we detached the destroyer, which got met this Hoe merchant, however you say it, and at least he has some escorts. So we're gonna go from the north side, and we're gonna go here and see what happens. What else? Oh, before, yeah, okay. S-type subs from Pearl are going to Noumea. it says it's red, but endure 4050 and it's 3680. So just enough to get to Numea. By the time they get to Numea, we should have a convoy on the way or unloading in Numea with fuel and supplies. So we should be okay. I canceled the convoy from to Numea from Kiwiland because there's no point. We don't have escorts. And I just disbanded them in port, so actually they have the supplies on board. They will not rot or anything. Once we get the situation cleared away, they can then sail wherever, to Numea or Pago Pago or wherever the hell we need them. But meanwhile, I disbanded the convoy in New Zealand because there's no escorts. The AMCs, the minesweepers, are not really ASW capable. They're kind of sorta, but not really. Besides, they don't even have a range to go from here to Numea. What a joke. So forget that. Our Chinese guys are moving fast to Lashio. We got our asses kicked in China. Here in clear terrain, so we're withdrawing to rough terrain, which is what I should have done. But interestingly, we have reinforcements, and these guys are 1 hex away from Lashio. So Chinese guys are moving to help out the Brits. Hooray! Interestingly, let's see. I'm going for Xinjiang. Gosh, where is Xinjiang? Oh no, I forget. Well, let's use the fantastic. Okay, it's opposite of fantastic actually. It's old and needs to be updated, but oh well. Xinjiang, it's N, right? Oh god. Right, it's probably enemy, that's why it's not showing up. Fantastic, so it's gonna be in red. So S I Xinjiang, where are you? Here it is. Alright, so Xinjiang, it looks unoccupied, so screw it. It's wooden terrain, so we're gonna move these guys because he moved away. So we are gonna move there and cut this road and occupy the base and maybe take the base. It could be that our reconnaissance sucks and there's actually troops there, but fuck it, we're moving in. And these guys are also gonna move into Xinjiang. And let's set them to march. Gotcha. Right. Yeah, because it's wooden, it's wood terrain, it's not clear, and let's cut the fucking road here, okay? I love cutting roads. My garrison situation in China now sucks. WTF, Chongqing, Chengdu. Yeah. You can see that the garrison is 156 and we need 160. Well, fuck my life. Also, Nekyang. Okay, Nekyang actually does have some. Can we split this unit? Yes, we can. And let's move them to Chongqing. Okay, so we get something, and then because let's see, we have 238 out of 40, over 40, so we have lots of garrisons here. So let's move them to Chongqing. Excuse me. Jestem bez i zadzwonię za chwileczkę. Okay, another family emergency, per usual. Okay, what else? Yeah, Chongqing. Where's Chengdu? Where's Chengdu? No idea. Suyung, Baoshan. Anyway, oh, here's Chengdu. Chengdu is only 39 and it needs 120, so fuck my life. So we need to move these guys to Chengdu. Oh god. Terrifying. Actually, let's look at reinforcements. And let's look at all units, but only for Chinese. And let's wait days until arrival. Right, we do have something in Chongqing headquarters. Hooray, that's exactly what I needed. And another ANG. Okay, great. Anyway, so we're gonna move these units to Chengdu, and we should have enough troops here in Nekyang hopefully, because we're gonna leave a whole freaking 1/3 of a corps, so I guess a regiment. So we should be alright. Okay, so very strange situation. We don't have enough garrison units in those towns. I checked. We had enough last turn, unless I messed up. It's weird. Okay, for ASW, I noticed that you can set 3 points, which I was doing, but the third point, why not set it in a port and then set it to refuel, which means we're gonna have continuous ASW patrols, especially by the USA coast. We can actually set a third leg of the patrol in a port and set it to refuel, so he will continuously refuel and patrol. So great. Less micro, hooray. Singapore, enemy patrols, not patrols, enemy convoys coming in. So of course I went from Palembang, I moved my wildebeests to here. Oh god, what a mess. But now the wildebeests can use torpedoes because we have enough torpedoes. So let's double check that actually. Yeah, I think we have enough torpedoes. Now we have 40, more than enough. Okay, so if they get caught, we have our fighters set to escort. These submarines are going here to Mersing area. I wonder if he's going to Mersing or Kuantan. We'll see, but if he's going here, then our submarines will follow. And we're gonna do the same thing to him. We're gonna go to the port and fuck him up, hopefully. So it's actually, it looks like a huge fucking convoy. Because, I mean, this is 28,000 troops. This is 33,000 troops, so it's a lot of troops. He needs lots of supplies, and it's probably not incoming here because we have our bases here. So he has to use naval assets to resupply them. So let's intercept them. Let's try. Lai already talked about the situation. It's hilarious. 5 guys with rifles defend versus 200 soldiers. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe he forgot. Maybe more likely he doesn't have enough supplies. So it's just fucking hilarious. Okay. The only thing that's scary really right now is well, Singapore. China's situation is always fucked up, especially when we're in clear terrain. But at least in China we don't have real issues with supply. Only here, but not really. So we're using our bombers to fly supply, and it seems to be working, everybody. It seems to be working, so we'll see what happens. To set these air assets withdrawn from Hong Kong, they're gonna attack naval, or they're set to Haiphong port strike, just for funsies. Yeah, so things are going okie dokie. The only thing is I have they are right. These guys are troop transports, and they are getting a Samarinda Kneel, which is the Royal blah 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 crappy unit, but they're going to Surabaya. The more the merrier. All units. So he only has 10 AV, but you know, he has 131 troops and 280 other troops, which is rear echelon motherfuckers. But we're using our guys. The only thing is, this guy said he was withdrawing from surface threat and he was going north. So I'm wondering, what the fuck? Is there a task force which I'm not seeing here? Because this guy was withdrawing this way. But I do have a freaking submarine here, which is reaction 1, which should have spotted something. Maybe-ish, but maybe not. We'll see. That's basically it. Lots of stuff going to Darwin. I'm gonna admit something. I fucked up. I ran these guys at full speed for a turn or two too many. So now they are out of fuel. But I was wondering whether they will get closer to Darwin, and they are. So they're going. I think they're going 1 hex per turn while taking damage without fuel. So we're gonna go to Darwin. We're gonna repair them, and then we're gonna run those destroyers. Maybe even make a. We're gonna see if we can repair them. It's a mess. It's my bad. It only has 1 major, so major. This has 3 major, so major is unrepairable. But 3 damage is not bad, and the rest can be repaired in Darwin, I believe. So we'll see how it goes. My bad. I didn't notice. Now they're running without fuel. Oops! Live and learn. I actually set a tanker from Surabaya to meet them, but by the time they meet them, they will be in Darwin anyway. But what if? So that's it, everybody. That's the scoop for this day. Let's see what happens in the war next time on the combat trip. Bye bye.